I'm sorry.
That's okay.
They do great street tacos here.
Back in Tejas. All right, Aris is taking me to show me something. I'm not sure what it is.
Well, we got something that you told me about, as a matter of fact. You know, I'm kind of conservative on clothing because we've never really been a clothing shop. Now, what we are is a technical shop. So we do have some technical wear. So we've got Gill is technical wear. Kine over here is technical wear. Those are two big names. You turned me on to a third name that I think is going to become a really big name, the technical wear. It's Anetik. Kirk at Anetik has been talking to me about getting these products into Mariner sales for, gosh, you know, 7-8 months now.
Now, you got to tell them the story you told me, because that's an impressive story, and that's what sold me.
So Kirk was nice enough to send me some samples. People send me samples all the time. I got them. Come here, look at the pile of samples. You know, I got samples piled up all over here that people send me that sometimes I get to look at, sometimes I don't get to look at.
Sure.
So I've got these samples of Anetik, and Kirk's going, have you tried my stuff yet? And I'm going, boy, not yet, but I sure will when I get a chance.
Right.
So we're doing a demo day, and I've forgotten my rash guard. What do? I grab one of Kirk's Anetik hoodies. I grab it, I throw it in the back of my van, I drive to the demo day, I get all lathered up with sunscreen, you know, and anything that thing's not gonna touch, and I put the hoodie on. About halfway through the demo day, we're in Texas, by the way, for those of you that don't know, it's hot. Helping people get in and out of the water. My little Anetik hoodie has gotten wet. A lot of the stuff that I use gets wet and then it evaporates. You gotta go get it wet again. This little Anetik thing didn't stay wet, but it kind of had this kind of light, damp feel to it all day long. Anytime, any wind came by that thing, I got instantly cooled. I've never been more comfortable in the water, on the beach than I was when I was wearing that Anetik hoodie. One of the next things I did was make a phone call to Kirk. We don't brand a lot of stuff here. Ty's got one of our shirts on.
Bam.
Bam. You know what? We're branding this Anetik stuff. When we get those Anetik hoodies in, when we get those Anetik long sleeves on, we're branding a Mariner sales because they are that good. But that's not the genius of Anetik. I mean, if that's not good enough, they've got these like little, you know, for lack of a better term, I probably shouldn't call them buffs because that's a brand name, but it's basically a gaiter. It's a way to keep the parts of your body protected from the sun that your hat doesn't protect, that your collar doesn't protect, that your sunglasses don't protect, and they're vented. How many times have you worn something and your sunglasses have fogged up, or your glasses, in my case, have fogged up? Almost every time. Not a problem with these. And it's made out of the same material that I was just telling you about that'll keep you cool all day long. I've never been more comfortable in the sun. But still, that's not the deal. That's not the deal. That's not the game changer. You're out in your short sleeve shirt. You know, you've got your performance shirt on, but it ends right here. You're going to be out all day. What have they designed? They've designed some little sleeves you just slide on and off. Sun protection and keep you cool.
Same material.
That's not the game changer.
No, it's still not.
That's still not the game changer. Ty, do these things look familiar?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. They're sleeves with socks built into them. So you've got leg sleeves with socks. So how many of you guys burn the top of your feet every time you go to the lake? You're not telling the truth if you don't, because everybody does. Nobody lathers up the top of their feet until they burned them once or twice. So you've got full protection from your toes up underneath your pants, and it's got these cool little grips built into them here so they don't slide down. The first thing I thought of when I heard about these guys was, well, that sounds pretty good, but you know, you're pulling up your socks all the time. Doesn't happen with these. They stay put. Ty helped Kirk design these guys.
Everybody was making fun of me with the soccer socks. This is birthed from the soccer socks idea.
We're in the back and we're looking at some cool stand-up paddleboards because Ty and Teresa are going to take some stand-up paddleboards and try to use them. And as I'm telling him that I've got this great deal going on with Anetik and we're going to be branded and the stuff, he looked at me and said, now you know, I helped them design those shade socks. And I said, that's right, I forgot all about that. Hey, we ought to call them Tie on the Thigh. I'd like to see a little logo right here, Tie on the Thigh. Kirk, think about that.
That's funny, I don't care who you are. One of the most awesome things I've discovered with the shade sock is all you have to do is put your legs overboard and drag them in the water from the knee down, and it's instant cooling of the body. And I just do it over and over all day long. There's a little rundown of Anetik by somebody other than me that's a big believer. We love it.
Ty, I appreciate having the opportunity to talk about it.
Sure thing. Hey, thanks a lot for watching 30 Miles Out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, make sure you come by Mariner Sales. Right, Teresa?
Yes, come by to the toy store.